Bless your heart, y'all know I love a good bargain, but sometimes even I fall prey to the allure of old money essentials. You know, those timeless pieces that whisper of quiet wealth and effortless elegance. We've all seen the movies, the women draped in cashmere, sipping mint juleps, not a hair out of place. It's easy to get swept up in the fantasy, dreaming of owning a piece of that seemingly perfect world. But let me tell you, honey, after dropping some serious dough on a few of these so-called essentials, I realized something. That effortless elegance, it's often carefully curated and comes with a hefty price tag. And sometimes those expensive items, not worth the splurge. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. We're going to spill the sweet tea on some of the most overrated old money essentials and why they weren't all they were cracked up to be. More importantly, I'm going to share some practical alternatives that won't have you digging through your couch cushions for spare change. Stick around, darling, because you don't want to miss these financial wisdom nuggets. Trust me, your wallet will thank you later. Now, I'm all about investing in quality pieces that stand the test of time. But there's a difference between investing and just plain overspending. Take, for instance, the infamous designer scarf. You know the one, with the eye-watering price tag and the logo big enough to be seen from space. I thought it would make me look all sophisticated and put together, like I just stepped off a yacht in the French Riviera. In reality, I felt like I was wearing a billboard. Plus, it was about as practical as a screen door on a submarine here in the South. Have you ever tried to wear a wool scarf in the middle of a humid summer? Talk about a recipe for heat stroke. And don't even get me started on the designer handbags. Sure, they're beautiful, but they're also a target for pickpockets. And let's be honest, they're not exactly spacious. I once tried to fit a week's worth of groceries in one and ended up looking like a pack mule on its last legs. Let's talk beauty, shall we? The old money aesthetic often includes a minimalist approach to makeup, with an emphasis on glowing skin and natural features. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, not so fast. I fell for the hype and dropped a small fortune on a fancy skincare routine that promised to give me that coveted lit-from-within glow. Turns out, all that fancy packaging and jargon-filled ingredients just irritated my skin. I ended up looking like I'd gone a few rounds with a cheese grater instead of achieving that dewy complexion. And the worst part? My tried-and-true drugstore products worked just as well, if not better. Who knew? Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Remember, true beauty comes from within, honey. No amount of expensive creams can replicate that. Section 4. The high cost of keeping up appearances. One of the biggest misconceptions about old money style is that it's all about showing off your wealth. But true elegance isn't about flaunting your money. It's about having the confidence to be yourself, regardless of what you're wearing. I used to think that in order to fit in with the old money crowd, I needed to have the latest designer clothes, the priciest gym membership, and a social calendar that rivaled a Kardashian. But the truth is, all that striving to keep up with the Joneses left me feeling empty and stressed. Trying to portray a certain image can lead to a whole lot of debt and a whole lot of unhappiness. And honey, that's not cute on anyone. Remember, true wealth is about living a life you love, not a life that looks good on Instagram. Section 5. Practical alternatives for the savvy Southern belle. So what's a girl to do if she wants to achieve that classic, effortless style without breaking the bank? Well, darling, the answer is simpler than you might think. It's all about finding smart alternatives and focusing on quality over quantity. Instead of blowing your budget on a designer handbag, why not invest in a well-made, timeless piece from a reputable brand that won't go out of style? You can find amazing deals at consignment shops, thrift stores, or even online retailers. And when it comes to beauty, remember that less is more. A simple skincare routine and a touch of makeup can go a long way. Focus on what makes you feel confident and beautiful, and don't be afraid to experiment until you find what works best for you. Remember, true style is about expressing your individuality, not conforming to someone else's idea of perfection. Section 6. Embracing true style and financial freedom. Here's the thing, y'all. True style, the kind that radiates from within, has nothing to do with the size of your bank account or the label on your clothes. It's about embracing your unique personality, values, and passions. It's about feeling comfortable and confident in your own skin. So ditch the pressure to keep up with the Joneses and focus on what truly matters, living a life you love, surrounded by people you love. And remember, true wealth isn't about how much money you have. It's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms. Now go forth and be the most fabulous, financially savvy versions of yourselves. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own tips for embracing true style and financial freedom in the comments below.